Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to Esoteric Guidance. Welcome in Soul Tribe Collectives, new listeners, those who are returning listeners, welcome in. And we welcome in the karmics as well, knowing that even a drop upon that rock over time, it makes a difference. Right? So happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing well on today. Today is 8/18. We are preparing for our full moon on 8/19. That happens, the peak of it happens. This is Pacific time for those of us who are in other countries. Okay, so this is U.S. Pacific time, 11:56 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so that's according to essentially the California time zone. All right, it covers other places as well, but essentially, you know where California is. You can look up time in California. That is the time that I am using, or timeline clock that I am using. And so, with that, it presents a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different things to focus on. I got a surprise phone call today, and it really just solidifies, first of all, for me, as an esoteric being, where I'm going. And also, and now this individual, now they have the channel, the link to the channel. They text me and asked me for it. So now this individual, she has the link to the channel, so she will probably hear this. But it's just a signature stamp. I just really feel an esoteric stamp by the Sanhedrin Council, by the Galactic Federation Council. I really feel by our extraterrestrials, my ancestors. I really feel just a solidarity there, and in that soul connection. Through numerology, there have been things that have been shown, and synchronicities and all that sort of thing. And so, but the surprise phone call, again, that might be something that's coming for you. It might be another surprise call coming from me, from someone else, okay? Again, in this time, and I've just posted, or just recently, not just, it's probably been an hour or so, just posted the 12 constellations or zodiac signs, and a little bit of guidance. Again, you don't have to focus on just those things that I've shared. In those 12 zodiac signs concerning the blue moon. But we are looking at Aquarius and Leo energy here when we're talking about this blue moon happening tomorrow, and the portal, which is actually already open. Okay, so the portal opens 2 or 3 days before, and it lasts a couple of days after. And that's for every portal. It doesn't matter if it's a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, any other type of lunar or solar activity, any type of astrological Mercury retrogrades, or any of that. All of these portals are open a little bit before the peak or the day that's advertised, and the energy lasts a little bit after. Again, so that gives time for us to clear our energy, to take a look at some things perhaps that we need to include, perhaps some things we need to exclude from our energy, from our life, from our house, whether that house, confirmation bird, whether that house is your physical house that you live in that has an address, or it's your internal astrological being. Okay? Astrological. Yeah, right, that. Okay? So, if you feel guided to, please take a listen to whichever one of those signs you want to. You can obviously listen to all of them, as we all have all 12 zodiacs within our chart somewhere. It's just a matter of the primary ones are your north node, your ascendant sign, your sun sign, your moon sign, and your south node. Okay, those are the ones that most focus on. Okay, whether they are astrologers or tarot readers or what have you, most of them focus on just those. Right? So, again, I hope you're doing well, Soul Tribe Collective. I just wanted to come on and give this spiritual service announcement, this SSA, in regards to the blue moon and the significance of it. Again, manifesting new relationships, releasing old relationships, resigning from old jobs, or doing away with old ideas, ways of living, and I'm getting rid of the excrement, getting rid of the shit, getting rid of the shitty choices, the shitty relationships, the shitty, all of that. Okay, getting rid of the stinky stuff. Okay, it's always comical to me, this particular phrase, but I think about it, and I do laugh internally when I think about it. But when I think about someone who is sexually promiscuous, okay, and I think about how nasty their sacral chakra is. Okay, so you're talking about a Will Smith, a Jada Pinkett Smith, you're talking about a Diddy or Sean Combs, you're talking about polygamists, you're talking about even in a darker way, you're talking about rapists and serial killers, and you're talking about those types of individuals, right? Okay. And by the way, a polygamist or a polyamorous individual, again, the difference is polygamists are men with many women. Polyamorous is a woman with many men. Okay, Yeshua told the woman at the well that you are a polyamorous individual. He called her a hoe. He said the man that you are with right now is not even the man that you are supposed to be with. That man does not even belong to you. That is between the religious book of Genesis and Revelation. Okay, so he called her a slut and a hoe because of her promiscuity. Okay, so I'm not saying anything that's bad or anything that Yeshua didn't. Okay, you want to thank Jesus? Thank Jesus for calling the woman out. Thank him for beating the changers out of the synagogue when they were begging for the people's money, because that's what the changers are. They're the Creflo Dollars. Okay, they're the Joel Osteens, the Kenneth Copelands of the world. That's who these individuals are. And every other minister, even if they are not in a mega church, every other individual that is sitting there telling you will be cursed or you will not be blessed if you do not give them money. Okay? They are what Malachi 3:15 speaks of, right? So when we're in this process of ridding ourselves, that's what I really want to promote, okay, today. That's what I really want to promote, is cleanness, purity, cleanness, purity. It's 1:44 on the timer, or excuse me, no, not on the timer. It's 4:40 or 8:48 on the timer, and it's 1:44 on the actual clock, Mountain Standard Time, 96 degrees, okay? And the last couple of days has been harshly hot. We're talking about 105, 104, 104. The last several days have been really, really, really hot in southern Arizona. So thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, Soul Tribe Collective. I love you, and although I do not like Barney, so I won't sing that song. Barney is, I don't know, Barney just comes across as a pedophile to me. I don't know why that is, but it just does. So anyway, thank you so much for being a part of what we're doing here on the channel. 204 subscribers. I am so thankful for you. I'm thankful for what Highest Divine White Light is doing for us. In fact, because of today, let's take a look at some cards. I pulled one card yesterday just to see the energy, and the spirit deity, the Egyptian spirit deity Hapi, Hapy, came out for renewal. So again, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of cards here. Again, I don't use tarot in the way that most people use it. I use it for clarifying. I don't use it to tell me anything. Tarot can't tell you anything, really. It just simply tells you what you already know. It just shares with you what you already know. Okay? Tarot cards are not fortune tellers, and tarot readers are not fortune tellers. So, again, happy Sunday to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying what we're sharing thus far on the channel currently with the second book of Enoch, which I'm enjoying also. I was excited to get to the second book of Enoch even before mentioning it on the channel. I was excited to share it, even when once I finished the first book of Enoch, which we finished some time ago. Okay, so we have Bastet, 16 for passion. Okay, all right. So take a look here. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see, get another card here. Okay. Sachet, so for wisdom. Okay. That number is 31. Again, 16, 61, 13, 31 might be significant for your journey. Thank you so much, highest divine white light, Arabat. Thank you, Lord of all the lords, Lord of the sheep, Lord of the spirits. You are Lord over all, and we thank you for your energy. And finally, we have Selkis. How appropriate, how appropriate, how appropriate. So we have Selkis for, guess what, healing, and 33. See that? Okay? How appropriate. Okay? You see what that energy is doing to that snake as that snake is trying to approach Selkis? You see that? These are our ancestors. These are our spirit guides. Archangel Michael, Raphael, Jeremiel, Shamuel, Gabriel, Ariel. Okay? This is who this is that is assisting us. Archangel Suriel, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Okay, 33. 33 might be significant for you as well. It is for me. All right. So those are our 3 Egyptian angel cards, or Egyptian oracle cards. Let's take a look at the actual tarot. And I'm feeling 6. Yes, universe, Horus, I'm feeling 6. 6 cards. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah. Also, for those of you who did not hear yesterday, I did get something recently, a download in regards to, not Armageddon, in regards to Andromeda. Okay? And so I look forward to sharing that when the time is right. Thank you once again so much, universe, highest divine white light. Okay, lots of swords, wands, so protection and defense. Okay, more wands, energy. 8 of Wands, we're talking about strategy. Okay, one more. Thank you, universe. Thank you, highest divine white light. for your love, for your guidance. Ancestors, thank you so much. Sanhedrin Council, Galactic Federation, thank you. Okay, so we have there's a lot of choices. It looks like it's going to need to be made here, Soul Tribe Collective. So let's take a look. Oh, and we do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is great. I was like, oh, and we do have the Wheel of Fortune. I was wondering, I'm like, this is looking like all swords and wands energy here. However, that is not the case. But we do have a lot of decisions coming up. Our finances will be impacted. Okay? And we are getting ready to step onto the stage. I forget which energy this is. Is this Virgo energy for the blue moon? I can't recall. But see here, okay? So we have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So we have, let me see if is this in order? 9, 10. We have 7 and 8. Yes, it is. So we have 7, 8. Okay, this is swords, not wands. Okay, so that Seven of Swords is definitely of contemplation. Okay, so that Seven of Swords is a decision that's needing to be made. And again, we see here with these wands that our decision is protected. Okay, and this is a guided decision. This is the decision divinely brought to us by our ancestors, whether that represents a new contract, that could represent a new relationship. Okay. I just received a text message that said thank you, so someone's thankful. Okay. So, know and understand, Soul Tribe Collective, that your choices are being guided. Your choices are being guided by the astral realms. But, of course, you still need to pay attention to your intuition. You still need to be tapped in, tuned in, turned on. Is that something Abraham Hicks says? I think. I haven't listened to her in a minute. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. That sounds like something she would say. Perhaps I need to listen to Abraham Hicks. Whatever's brought to me. Perhaps I need to go to her channel or what have you and listen. All right, so let's get some angel numbers. Again, 3 angel numbers. I hope you are enjoying back to school. I hope you are not one of those parents who are thankful that the kids are back in school, because that's not a good thing. Parents who are like, oh my God, I can't wait till school starts. Those are bad parents. Yep, you might not like that. 1, 2, 3, when I split the deck, 1, 2, 3, 4. You may not like that. What's the other side? 18, 18 is the other side. But it's the truth. You shouldn't be like that with your children, okay? Because they are only in your custody temporarily. I understand wanting breaks. Yep, I've wanted breaks from kids too, trust me. Maybe I can't say that. Yeah, I probably can't say that. I've not had enough time with my daughters. They're in their late 20s, but I've not had enough time with them just because of their parents' karmic choices. And my refusal to compromise the truth. I'm not doing that. Okay. All right. Thank you, universe, for the 3 angel numbers. So let's take a look and see what we have in regard. Oh, 101 is, yeah, 101 is big. Definitely, I've definitely been seeing that, and that number is starting over. So let's take a look at what we have here. So we have starting over, intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Okay? So we're talking about choices here. So all of these options that are coming in here, again, relationship, contracts, or business contracts, I should say, or collaborations, projects. There might be travel involved. Okay? Especially with this Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so we're looking at going in any directions: northeast, southwest, southeast, northwest, southeast, northeast, whichever ones, right? All of them, sorry. Okay? North, northeast, south, southwest, however all of that goes. Okay? And again, confirmation with that rev of whatever that just ran by. Okay? So starting over, then the gut feeling. So we know about the gut feeling. That is your intuition. Okay? So the gut feeling is dealing with intuition, as I said. Betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Okay? And again, for many of us, that could be part of what is coming in during this Mercury retrograde and over the blue moon, as far as what's the energy that's manifesting as above, so below. Okay? So good fortune. Okay? So we have the number 31 out here, Selkis. Here's a confirmation, or I'm sorry, Sachet for wisdom. And then we have 1331. So this is a strong energy here, right? This is a strong energy right now, Soul Tribe Collective. Good fortune. Excuse me, confirmation, Bert. Good fortune with the 9 of Pentacles. Good fortune with the Wheel of Fortune. Good times. Okay? So advice, I said good times, good fortune. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Okay? And also what I do notice about these cards is that this is an independent journey here. Look here. There's no one else in these, some pentacles have others in the cards. A lot of the other minor arcana, right? And some of the major arcana have more than one being depicted in them. But all of these are single beings, even the 7 of Swords. Okay? Represents a long journey that we have been on, and yes, we have. Many of us have been isolated for an extended period of time. Okay. And I say extended in our eyes. With highest divine white light, it's seconds. But that does matter because our days today are not as our days of old, meaning we today are living much shorter lives, okay? So if someone lives 85 years today, that is considered a good life, okay? There was a time when 85 years, you were just coming out of being a teenager, okay? Because you lived to be 400 and 500, 600, 700 years old. Okay, there was such a time. So thank you so much as always for tuning in. My name is Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance, and we are flowing in the flow of highest divine white light's energy. Our crown chakra is connected to highest divine white light's heart chakra, and we are magical at this time. Soul Tribe Collective, we are magical at this time. Perhaps that's a confirmation for someone. Well, it could be a confirmation, but affirmation that someone needs to say. We are magical, okay, at this time, for all the right and beautiful reasons. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, and be encouraged.